Yeah, it's live on both the channels now.
Hi, great. Hi, hello everyone. I hope it's audible. First off, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to whichever part of the world you are in. And for those unattended, DPhi in collaboration with AI Engineering YouTube channel is conducting a machine learning online bootcamp. And just to give you some introduction about AI Engineering YouTube channel, it was started by Srivatsan, where he frequently updates several tutorials related to data science, machine learning, data engineering, etc. He's generally a big fan of everything related to data and spent over a decade and half in building data-driven products for leading financial companies. And to give you all a bit more context about DPhi, it was born with a desire to make data science essentials accessible to everyone that would allow each one of us to harness its power in the data driven age. Our vision is to build data culture and democratize data science learning. So, the first and foremost thing that we have done is we started off with this vision, and we took our first step by conducting a boot camp on data science, where we conducted a 5-6 week data science boot camp in the month of May. And what started as a small initiative garnered the attention of over 3,500 plus learners. And it was conducted in collaboration with domain experts in the industry and academia. Just to show you, it all started as a blog back then, where we have invited many reputed speakers who have delivered sessions for the boot camp. So that's how we started our journey. And our motive has, and some of the key highlights of the boot camp back then were community learning, and where the coaches and speakers were proactive in terms of helping and mentoring learners all across the globe. And most importantly, the learners were super proactive, and they were exchanging knowledge amongst themselves. They were helping each other, and it all happened in an eventful way where everyone were able to make most of the opportunity and able to get started with their data science journey. And gradually, as I said, one of the key highlight of the entire initiative that we took up back then is the power of community learning, where everyone were learning together, struggling together, and growing together. At the same time, they were sharing knowledge together, and together we were able to harness the power of community learning and ensure that everyone was able to make things happen. uh, just wanted to check if everyone is able to hear or not. Gunika, can you just give me heads up so that?
Yeah, it's audible to me,
Okay,
and
great.
I'll let you know if there's any problem.
Yeah, sure. Great, thanks. Yeah, so basically, it all started that way, and after that, we launched our platform in July 2020, where learners in our community can technically learn data science problem solving through boot camps, courses, competitions, practice, and discussion forums. And back in August, September, we conducted another boot camp on deep learning, where again, we saw traction from 4,700 plus learners from 90 plus countries. And we are looking forward to coming up with more such initiatives to create much bigger impact, and would like to that would contribute to our vision directly or indirectly. So also, if someone wants to go through those live sessions, you can go through the YouTube channel of DPhi, where you can find deep learning bootcamp tutorials as well as data science. Or else, you can also find them under the learn section on DPhi platform. So that's some context about DPhi. And with that, let me welcome you all to the machine learning bootcamp, which will begin on 2nd of December. And before we begin the bootcamp, right, let's try and understand some of the basic essentials that would help us in the journey of this bootcamp. So we are all excited and pumped up as you are, and I hope we make most of this opportunity. So coming to the format of the bootcamp, right? So there will be day-wise learning modules, and also we will be using our discussion forums as well as Slack channels. If you have any queries or if you have any questions, you can post it on our discussion forums or on our Slack channel. So just to give you some context on how our discussion forum looks like. So this is how our discussion forum looks like. So you can feel free to put up any questions that you may have on our discussion forum. You just need to create a new topic and you can put it there. Or like, if you're not comfortable putting it there, you can also use our Slack channel. I'm sure like, most of you must have received. You can put it up on help or any other channels out there which is relevant to you for a given question. So these are the two places where you can use to put down your questions. And also we'll be conducting live sessions by experts from the community. And as I said, like, real-time communication and mentoring happens on Slack or on discussion forum. And there will be a few quizzes as well as assignments that we would give you in the journey. And overall, like, we would want to promote community learning as much as possible, where everyone learns together and fails together and exchange knowledge together. So to give you some more context about how the platform looks like. So once you log into DPhi, you just need to go to your dashboard, and on your dashboard, you'll be able to see go to bootcamp if you have already enrolled, or you can also go to bootcamp section and you'll be able to see go to bootcamp. So once you click on go to bootcamp, you'll be able to see the modules. Right now, we have already uploaded module 0, where we have put up the kickoff event and also Python fundamentals. Okay, so Python fundamentals for data science is a prerequisite for this bootcamp. Even if you don't know Python, it's all right. I mean, it's one of the easiest programming languages to learn. And we have already put up some material, some course material, which are a part of our micro courses. It's very easy to follow. You can just go through those particular links and learn these things. It doesn't take much time to pick up Python. And if you're struggling anywhere, just just know that we are at your back. You can always ping us on Slack. I mean, you can put it up on the discussion forums or on the Slack help channel, and we'll be able to help you in the journey. Okay. So that's some context about the format. If there are any questions, you can feel free to put in, not just about the format or anything else related to the bootcamp. Feel free to put in, and I'll be able to pick up the questions at the end of this session. And coming to the tracks, we have 2 tracks. One is beginner's track, and the other thing is advanced track. The beginner's track is aimed to help someone who is very new to machine learning to get started with machine learning. And coming to advanced track, we will be teaching some of the advanced concepts where we will talk about the importance of human interpretable models, and also we'll talk about explainable AI using SHAP, and we'll also be teaching you how to deploy a model. Okay, so if you want to understand what is it you're going to learn out of this exercise, you can go to the bootcamp's page, and you can find it here what you will learn as a part of beginner's track. Okay, so this is the learning journey for a beginner track, and this is the learning journey for a advanced track learner. And also, if you want to understand the detailed curriculum of the course, you can download them by clicking on these links, and you can see what all will be taught. Okay. And with that, let me introduce you all to the speakers, to the awesome line of speakers that we have. And we are very thankful and grateful to them for help, for coming forward to make this happen. Just to give you some context, again, we have Aarti Kumar. She's a lead data scientist at Allianz Belgium. She'll be one of our speakers. And Dipanjan, I think most of you must have known him in the previous boot camps if you have already attended some of them. He's a data science lead at Applied Materials, and he's also a Google developer, machine learning expert, and also he was recently featured as the top 10 data scientists in India by one of the popular analytics magazine there. And we also have Prasenjit, who is the technical leader of data science at Cisco. And we have Raviraj Dasri. He has also delivered a session in the previous bootcamp on deep learning. He's a software engineer and a data science enthusiast. He's currently working at Scalam AI. And we also have Moiz Ali, who is the creator of PyCaret, and he's manager of business intelligence and analytics at PwC Canada. So he has also created PyCaret, which is a very popular library in Python. And he'll be taking a session on model deployment. And I myself will be taking one session in the process. So this is the schedule of the bootcamp. We have also put it on discussion forum. So this is how the sequence of events happen. Today's session, I mean, the kickoff, it will only happen for 30 minutes, but the rest of the sessions, they're expected to uh, go on for 1.5 hours. And it's going to be very hands-on, where there will be code walkthroughs. We will be taking you through the Jupyter notebooks and a bunch of other things. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be very, very interactive, and we'll be addressing all your questions on the chats and other places too. So yeah, that's some context. So these are the lineup of speakers and the sessions that we would be conducting. And yeah, that's some context. And coming to criteria for certification, right? So there will be two certificates that we would be issuing at the end of the boot camp. One is certificate of accomplishment, and the other thing is excellence. So in order to get certificate of accomplishment, you need to mandatorily complete all the quizzes and assignments of the projects. And coming to excellence, you need to be in top 15% of the total number of completed learners. Okay, this is a sample certificate and how it looks like. So this is from one of our past boot camps. And coming to what it takes to do, right? So you may be thinking that, okay, I need to be very extremely good at machine learning, maths, or stats, or something else. No, all you need to do is you need to have a passion to learn. You need to have that strong perseverance and never give up attitude, and say that, okay, I'm going to do this. That's it. And rest assured, we are there at your back, where we will take you through the journey. There will be coaches who will take you through the journey. And if you're stuck somewhere, there are learners who will motivate you in the process. It's going to be super fun, because the community, everyone, you will see everyone, each one of them failing in the process, each one of them patting their back and then moving ahead. Is just that we keep moving as if it is a marathon, and at the end of the journey, we'll be able to achieve what we want to. All we need to do in the journey is we need to believe in ourselves that we can do it. And yeah, and then we will gradually be able to make things happen. So this is one video that was shared by one of the learners in our previous boot camp. So she is Joanna. She's one of the learners of our previous boot camp, where she enrolled as an absolute beginner. And since the inception of the boot camp, she has not missed a single session. Not only that, she has also made a point that she never used to shy away from asking any of her questions or doubts in every single session. And her commitment and discipline towards the boot camp was truly inspiring, not just for us, for many other learners. And another interesting fact is she has also stood, she has got some fourth rank in her group, and she diligently kept attempting and solving all the quizzes. Even if she is stuck, she never gave up in the process. And also she had a nice message for all her learners, where she mentioned that think and feel, you can do it, and then rest assured you will do it. So that's a nice message that she had for everyone out there. Probably I'll play it because it's a very small message. Okay, I'm really sorry. I think the voice was not audible. Let me do this way. Sorry about that. Um, okay, yeah, I'm really sorry. Yeah. Okay, I think hopefully you should be able to hear it now. Okay, it's a small video. It's 40 seconds.
Hi everyone, greetings from Milan. I'm Giovanna. I am an absolute beginner in this amazing bootcamp. I'm so excited because I built my first machine learning model. It wasn't easy. I get stuck many times, but one of our greatest coaches helped me to achieve my goal. And thank you so much, the FIT team, for making this possible. Learners, thank you for sharing your achievements. Every day I learn a lot from you. Enjoy your learning process and think and feel that you can do it. So, happy learning. Ciao.
Yeah, we have Joanna as well on the YouTube chat. Thanks, Joanna, for making it, and thanks a lot for the wonderful message. At the same time, we have another message from
Hi.
another bootcamp learner in the past, his professor Sergio Villaci. I think we'll have to put it on LinkedIn, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, we have some really wonderful learners who have kept us motivating throughout, and who has they have motivated us to push our limits to be able to bring up some really good stuff to the community, and that kept us motivating, and in return, we were motivating them. It's a mutual exercise that has happened. And what support you get out of this exercise, as I said, there will be live sessions by experts. There will be mentorship offered from the coaches. You can resolve your queries on Discuss and Slack. And don't forget, Google and Stack Overflow are there as your best friends. So whenever there is some question or whatever it is, don't forget to first try it yourself, and then put it on Google and Stack Overflow, and see if there are relevant answers or not. If not, we are always there. Okay, don't worry about that. And yeah, that's some context. And who are the makers of the boot camp, right? I think I have already mentioned about the speakers. There are also a few coaches. We are still shortlisting some of the coaches, and we will make the list live. And we also have our awesome team who is at the back. I think Gunika, she's already there responding. There is Itlana, there is Manish, who are there out, and also our development team, and there are a bunch of other people who are working to make this happen. And most importantly, you, the learners, who make it even more awesome. So we are very much looking forward to make this a huge success, and I believe you will be an integral part of this journey. And with that, I'm pretty much done with what I have to say. But Gunika, if we have any questions that we need to address, we'll be happy to take them.
Yeah, we do have some common questions. Like if you can share the prerequisites of beginners and even advanced track again.
Okay, prerequisites, right? So yeah, so these are the prerequisites of for the bootcamp. Okay, coming to beginners, right? You need to know Python programming, that to fundamentals of Python programming for data science, and working knowledge of Jupyter Notebook or Colab, NumPy, and Pandas. So this is something that you need to know. Even if you don't know, that's fine. I mean, we already have put the material on our LMS platform. You can find all the 3 courses out here. Okay, it hardly takes, probably if you spend 4-5 hours on this, I think it should be done. I mean, we have a weekend now, so it should be done. And if you have any questions in the process, you can always get in touch with us. Okay. And someone is asking what will be the timing, right? Timing will be at 4 p.m. CET or 8:30 p.m. IST. And it will, we have already published this schedule. It is also on a discussion forum. We'll also share this PPT with each and every one of you. Okay, we will do that on the platform itself. So you'll see another topic here where we will put up this slide. Okay, we will do that just after the session, so you'll be able to get access to this.
Yeah.
And
also,
coming to the
the duration. Someone was asking. I think the duration will be about 1.5 hours for each of the sessions.
Yes, 1.5. Yeah, exactly. And also for beginners, it will start on 2nd of December. However, for advanced, it will be starting on 5th December. That being said, if advanced learners wants to attend some of the beginner level sessions, they can feel free to do so. Likewise, if beginners want to attend some of the advanced sessions, they are free to do so. I mean, we will be streaming live on YouTube, so they can always, uh, they can always go there and play them. I mean, tune into the sessions. So yeah.
Also about the
Someone is
tracks,
asked.
if you can
Yeah.
elaborate, like if we can join two tracks at a time, or when should one join
Uh,
intermediate and when should one join beginners?
right. Coming to this question, right? So coming to uh, right now, you can't change the track, but we'll ensure that you have an option to change the track. Okay. So till yesterday it was there, but now it is not there. We'll see to it that you can change track. Uh, yes. So and coming to the other question, right? Who has to join advanced and who has to join beginners? If you are if you are a beginner who has very basic knowledge of machine learning, who hasn't built your models, then I would recommend you to join beginners track, where you will start from scratch. I mean, where you learn Python fundamentals, then we'll take you through data analysis, visualization, fundamentals of model building, and so on and so forth. Okay, and gradually you will be able to solve some problems. Whereas coming to advanced track, right, we expect you to have some good knowledge about machine learning, where you have already built models, because what we will be doing is we'll be teaching some of the advanced techniques like explainable AI, using SHAP, which is a little more advanced in recent research. And also we'll be helping you deploy your first machine learning model. So yeah, so someone who has good knowledge about machine learning, we would recommend you to go for advanced track. Yeah. Any other
Yeah. Someone
questions?
had asked initially, why is it a smaller duration bootcamp this time
Okay.
than the data science bootcamp?
Yeah, right. That's a good question. Yeah, we can technically go for longer durations as well, but I think longer durations will also attract some attrition in the process. So we thought, we'll experiment with a shorter duration one and see how it pans out, and see how it works from the learners and the speakers and coaches perspective. So yeah, that's an experiment that we thought, we'll do. But that being said, we are not compromising on any other things in terms of the deliverables or the learning outcomes, right? That will remain the same. But it's just that, that's one of the reasons why we have increased the session time from 1 hour to 1.5 hour. So yeah. And also, just a heads up, so you'll be getting live session links before the boot camp. We'll be dropping you emails, and also we'll be putting the stuff on Slack as well. And in case if you are unable to attend them for whatsoever reason, you can replay those videos after the session too. But ensure, you come to the live session, so that, you can ask your questions. And always, when you learn from this is one of the things that we have learned from the learners. Live sessions are a breeze, where you don't even, it will happen in some time itself. Okay, you will be more engaged with the learners, with the speakers and others. Whereas if you have to watch alone the recorded video, it would be very daunting task. You'll be you will lose the focus. And also we would strongly recommend you to watch them live. If not, you can go for a replay of the sessions. Okay.
Also, a lot of people are asking if they can switch from beginners to intermediate after the beginners bootcamp ends, to advanced.
Okay. So yeah, so basically you can't, you will be able to enroll to only one track. Okay. So however, the content will be put up on the channels and also on our platform for free even after the bootcamp, so you can always go and check it out. So that shouldn't be a problem. And also, just to clarify, every day we will be also giving some hands-on, some material, okay, learning module, which you will have to go through at a self pace. Okay. Whereas there will be two live sessions every week, okay, where the speakers will teach you live. And apart from that, we will be pushing a lot of content, like we have pushed this thing, right? We'll also be putting up some presentations and also some Jupyter notebooks for self study on day-to-day basis. Okay, someone is asking what is the course fees. There is no course fees. I mean, the platform is available for free, and the learning will be made available for free for everyone. There is, yeah.
Yeah, we also have some other questions. Is it possible to attend course offline who can't join live?
Yes, I mean, after the live session, they can still access the videos, but still, we would recommend them to take the live session, because that's much more convenient and also much more impactful from a learner standpoint.
Hmm. And will Srinivasan sir also be taking any session?
For this bootcamp, no, I mean, he won't be taking, but he has delivered a session recently, and we'll be inviting him for other sessions in the near future. Yeah.
Okay. And can you please share the schedule for the advanced track?
So the schedule will remain the same. So this is the schedule. Basically, for the advanced track, it will start from data preparation 101. It will start on 5th December, and it will go on this way. Okay. So the last two sessions are specifically for, last three sessions are specifically for advanced learners. Okay, which will be packed with a lot of material. And this one, importance of human interpretable models and explainable AI, will be delivered by Dipanjan. Okay, and he has also written some really nice articles around it. One can also go through them. And coming to model deployment 101, it will be delivered by Moiz Ali, who's a creator of PyCaret. And I mean, you can easily deploy, I mean, creating models, saving models, and then deploying through PyCaret is very seamless. So he'll also be doing that model deployment 101 session. So these are the main sessions for advanced learners. Last three. Yeah. And apart from that, we'll be giving a lot of offline material that you will have to go through. And also there will be some assignments and projects which will come your way in the process as well.
So someone asked if the content will be available for lifetime.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we can't really commit for lifetime, but yes, I mean, till the point the platform is there, it will be available for free. Yeah.
And will you be teaching us about deep learning after machine learning?
Deep learning, we have recently conducted one boot camp. We will be taking, I mean, we'll be conducting another batch sometime in the future. But if someone wants to go through the deep learning content, they can simply go to the learn page, and they can find deep learning, getting started with deep learning thing, and you'll be able to find the content there. You'll be able to find all the content out here, okay, which we have delivered recently. Okay, this is a very quality content which you can go through and learn by self. Yeah, this also contains a lot of live sessions that were delivered by some of the industry speakers in the past. Yeah.
And someone asked if this bootcamp will make us job ready.
Okay, that's a good question. So the idea is to help you prepare for real world challenges. And yes, I mean, you can technically apply the learnings in real world, be it at your work, or at your school, or in your research, or anywhere. So yes, I mean, we will prepare you for that. But coming to, if you're asking for interviews or jobs, indirectly it will help. But we can't really say that, I mean, this is the thing. You will have to, there are a lot of parameters, other parameters that you need to take into consideration while applying for jobs. So yeah, but definitely it will help in some way or the other. At least, we have learned from our learners that a lot of people came back to us that saying that this has helped them in their interview application process, and at their work, and at a bunch of other places. But yeah, that's some context. But the objective here, with the intent with which we started, is to help people get started or enhance their existing skills. So that's the intent. And there can be byproducts. One is getting jobs, or improving, upskilling yourself and applying them in your at your work or anywhere else. So those are the byproducts in the entire scheme of things. Yeah.
Uh, Yeah, a few people have questions about if they require installation of Jupyter Notebook and Anaconda, or they can use Collab throughout.
They can technically use collab throughout. Okay. And but I think for the model deployment, they may have to use Jupyter Notebook if I'm not wrong. So
No,
yeah,
so basically,
I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah,
they can use Google Colab throughout. In fact, Google Colab is actually the recommended option for getting started because you sometimes get stuck in installation and that
right.
gets very annoying.
Yeah,
But for the advanced track in the model deployment course, you will basically require to save or download the model. Now you can actually work on the Google Colab and then download that model, and you will have to create the application in a Python IDE. So any like Python editor that you use on your laptop will do. So you don't necessarily need to install Anaconda or those huge installations like Anaconda or Jupyter Notebook, but you'll need a basic Python IDE for that.
yeah, yeah, right. So yeah, I mean, like, for beginners, it's better to get started with Collab because it's easy to install. But yeah, for advanced learners, yes, I mean, definitely, like, we'll tell you, like, how to go ahead with model deployment for sure as we go there. Yeah.
And
Anything
for the
else? Yeah.
track change option, people are asking like we'll inform them whenever
Yeah, we'll
it's available.
inform. Yeah, whenever it is available, we'll inform them. Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, thanks once again everyone for joining in, and we are quite excited about the bootcamp, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you all in the next set of sessions. And stay tuned, and thanks a lot. And also, like, if you think someone can leverage, or, like, someone can make most of this opportunity, feel free to share it with your peers or colleagues or whoever it is, and they can also potentially make most of this opportunity by learning from the industry experts. And yeah, and thanks a lot everyone for joining in. Take care.